And we are back with more Wings of Liberty campaign. I think the only mission we have now is Char and Tosh.
New Folsom is ripe for the taking, man. Every voice that was ever raised against Minsk is pinned up inside those walls. We let all them prisoners loose, and he'll never know what hit him. Just let me know when you're ready to pull the trigger.
Where's Tosh? I thought he'd be here by now.
He already left the ship. I thought you... Sir, we have an incoming transmission. It's highly encrypted.
Patch it through.
Well, well. The infamous Jim Raynor. My name is Nova. We should talk.
Now what would one of Mink's pet ghosts have to say to me?
Tosh is lying to you.
Get Tosh on comms. I'm sure he's listening in anyway, encrypted or not.
We Spectres be the future. You just couldn't handle it, little girl.
Every ghost that became a Spectre has gone on a psychotic killing spree. The ones I've captured are held in New Folsom.
Don't listen to her, brother. Help me bust these Spectres from New Folsom, and we'll bring down Minx together.
Tosh wants to reactivate his Spectre buddies, using the substances you helped him collect. New Folsom is full of psychopathic killers. Do you really want to release them into the galaxy?
I be helping you against Minsk, and my people will too. She won't even join you.
He's a psychotic time bomb. He'll be on your side, right up until he puts a knife in your back.
This be the moment of truth. Make your choice.
Now let's talk about the units. Snipe is a 45 damage spell against all bio. This is pre-patched Snipe, so it doesn't do 20 plus 25 versus Psionic. Cloak and Nuke is common to both of these abilities. This is an AoE stun. It doesn't deal any damage. And for that reason, I like Snipe better for Kerrigan, and there's been a lot of debate as to what's best to use against Kerrigan in the final mission. I've heard that the Spectre ability that deals 300 damage doesn't get lowered to negligible, but I feel like the charge time of like 2 seconds will just eat a storm from Kerrigan and be completely worthless. So in my opinion, Snipe is still my go-to for attacking Kerrigan in the last mission. The actual amount of damage done by Snipe is not something I can put a number on, but I feel like it does help. Although the most amount of damage is still coming from siege tanks. So because I'm playing on Brutal, I will be going for the Ghost choice here. In terms of story mode, I would definitely be helping out Tosh. I can just imagine this right now. It's like, but can your Spectres snipe? And then they would be asking me, so that's what's this coming down to. Or something like that. So I'm gonna go with Nova right now.
It don't matter how much you hate Minx, Tosh. If you and your Spectres are as bloodthirsty as it sounds, you're as much of a threat as he ever was. I'll be seeing you real soon.
You'll regret this, brother.
All right, Nova. What's your plan?
Tosh's Spectre facilities are on Avernus Station. Join me there, and we can shut it down for good. Uploading tactical data now.
So, this is where Tosh plans on building his Spectre army.
I've identified 3 facilities that are vital to his operation. Our first target will be the Jorium stockpile. Next will be the Terrazine tanks. And finally, the psionic waveform indoctrinator Tosh uses to complete the Spectre's activation process.
All right. So we destroy all 3 of those targets, and Tosh is out of business.
Tosh knows every trick in the book when it comes to infiltration. I can penetrate most of his defenses, but I'll need your backup to get through them all.
And what about Tosh?
Just leave him to me. I've cleared a landing zone for your forces. Let's get this party started.
So which one of you has a better unit against Kerrigan? Is that what it comes down to, brother? You're a real jackass, Mr. Raynor. That's what should have happened. And then whoever comes up with a better gun to snipe Kerrigan gets my help. It's how playing on Brutal works. I'm fairly certain I can handle the last mission without snipe. It's just I'm also planning to do the air mission, and I feel like having snipe would be good for the other thing as well, the Leviathan.
Got it.
Whee, Stim.
Say again? See that marauder up ahead? 50 credit says I can snipe him from here. Acknowledged.
Okay, here we go. Stay sharp, boys. Tosh might have some nasty surprises waiting for us.
Daka daka daka. They got +1 and we got +0. Somehow that's fair. Jim is definitely not learning from me because he's not doing the whole upgrade thing properly.
Status.
Number 1 rule of all RTSs, upgrade your units. Unless you're doing some kind of one-base garbage, at which point don't upgrade your units. Although we here at We Are BM do not support, you know, garbage play.
Confirm that last. I'm reading. Initiated.
Whoops.
Confirm that last. I'm reading. Status Nova here. Acknowledged. Say again. Confirm that last.
Really, Nova should be tanking. She does have 3,000 health or 300 health. 3,000 would be a little bit on the OP side.
Advancing on target. Careful. There's a siege tank up ahead. If I can get close enough, I can telepathically dominate the crew. Yeah? Strictly business. On the move. Nova. Say again.
We really didn't need to stim. I mean, the tank is nice and all, but the tank is not necessary for,
Done.
I guess, anything. And neither is the Raven, so I guess goodbye, Raven. Oh, great. I guess the tank can be useful somewhat. Only somewhat.
Confirm that last.
Whatever, I'll let the tank do the tank job of tanking.
I'm reading. Status report. On the offensive.
Now that the Raven's gone, we should have no more detection, right?
Got it. Loud and clear. Spectres. Let me handle them.
You know what? This tank is really worthless at this point. It's got 12 health.
I'm reading you. Nova here.
I guess it can help a little bit.
Got it.
I will be taking over a battlecruiser later, so I guess tank, you're on scouting duty. Go siege up, do whatever you can to the Goliath, and the Goliath will probably kick your ass.
On the move.
And the battlecruiser is, of course, here.
Consider it done. Say again. Say.
And somehow we lost the medic. Oh well. Oh well.
I'm reading.
I did take over the good battlecruiser. If we're gonna choose between the hero and the non-hero battlecruiser, we might as well pick the good one, right?
Say again. Acknowledged.
Never took you for a traitor. You've fallen a long, long way, brother.
Nice work, boys. Our next target is the Terrazine tanks. I'll clear landing zone for you. Get ready. Nova here.
Gotta do the good old retard magnet.
I'm telling you, I saw something.
Gotta remove the detection.
We should just cover the place in auto turrets.
Gotta do that. Oh, I got rid of all the anti-air.
On the move. I'll make it happen.
I kind of need that Raven's energy.
Get it done. Strictly business. On the offensive. Advancing on target.
Like, having that Raven's energy will allow me to use that Raven to kill one of the Spectres instead of the actual Ravens I get later. I think it helps.
From that last.
Engine lying at your lot.
LZ secured.
Ah.
You can begin your landing, Jim. And see if they can't get this gate open. Time's a wasting.
Job confirmed. Ready? What's that?
Can you guys destroy that turret? I think you can. Ah, siege tank. Reapers have a way of, like, screwing everything up. They will jump down the cliff if you just tell them to attack the tank, and I've lost Reapers that way. I mean, losing Reapers is not the worst thing that could happen to you, but try not to do it.
Gate's open. Let's make some noise. Nova here.
Where's my Raven? You know what? You guys come down here and go blow up the turret. We don't like it. Spectres here, 3.
Say again.
Okay, while you're busy with that, I need to do something else. I need to go and kill a Spectre.
This vessel will comply. Command authority registered. Order accepted. Right away.
That's not the place.
Order acknowledged.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Now, if you do turret, then he will detect you. Like, he'll stun you, he'll stun the turret, and then he'll just sort of get rid of your turret. So use the Seeker Missile.
Confirm that last. I'm reading it. Strictly business. Acknowledged. Status report.
Battlefield conditions.
Nova here.
Guessing there's no detection here.
Got it. Loud and clear.
I guess having a Banshee would be nice. There's really no other thing to have. You know what's really dumb? One way to solve this whole problem is to just 1A. Like for Tosh, 1A. It'll fix all of this problems. But instead, she's like, no, I have to, you know, set up these conveniently placed things so that the siege tank can conveniently attack this.
Executing.
He's not very smart.
Strictly business. Acknowledged.
Are you gonna nuke?
En route.
There we go. Bait the good old nuke.
I have a present for you, Mr. Rena. Best start running.
You can actually disable these nukes by killing the Spectre, but there is a lot of things up there, and I don't want to deal with that right now. Oh shit.
I'm reading.
Got the Angela. That Spectre actually got killed just because, you know, it got killed. Oh, we got rid of that. Got the good old missile man. Let's go and get rid of that. Oh, whoops. There we go. We don't actually have to kill that. All we have to do is probably kill that. And there's a medic if you need it, but I don't.
Nova here. I'm reading you. Loud.
There's one Spectre left.
Strictly business. Acknowledged.
Go and attack that. No, that's not happening, huh?
On the move. Advancing on target. Got it. Loud and clear.
Whatever. Now I do need a medic, but whatever.
Status report. Keep me covered while I hack into this nuke silo. Should just take me there. Nova here.
Honestly, the Banshee is not necessary. It's just nice to have. So we gotta make sure to get the Spectre here.
I'll make it happen.
I think the chances that the Spectre lives and this thing dies is very, very low. We got rid of all the units, and somehow Terran buildings don't burn down, so we have to actually deal the finishing blow ourselves.
Now why'd you have to go and do that? You're testing me, brother. Testing me hard.
Good job, Jim. One more to go.
That Psi Indoctrinator's heavily guarded. Nuking is gonna be our best bet.
You think that Tosh would have something by now?
Cab has arrived. Give us a target. I'm reading you.
Like maybe macroed up some units? That would have been good.
Initiating assault. Preparing to terminate. Acknowledge. No
Thank you
fear.
for the tank. Tank is going to be pretty important here. Like I actually need this one.
Let's get into the fight. Yes, indeed.
So there is this here, which we should get rid of.
Fine.
There is a Viking here. Actually, a Banshee there.
Certainly.
Say again.
Transformation system.
Actually, that took a
From that
little
last?
damage. Oh well. Oh well.
Fight or flight.
Let's go ahead and set up the tank.
I got status. Got it. Receiving.
Basically, distributing the damage is what makes this mission, I guess, easy. You gotta know what units you're gonna give up later so that you can sacrifice their health.
All right.
Nova here. Loud and clear. On the move.
Certainly.
I'm reading you.
And that pretty much wraps up this part.
I'll make it happen.
Now, here we have an Ultralisk. We should not shoot the Ultralisk. We should not take over the Ultralisk. The Ultralisk doesn't need any help in killing some Terrans.
Consider it done. Strictly business. Acknowledged.
We will actually help him.
En route.
We'll help him against the Jur.
On the offensive.
There we go. Good old Ultralisk.
On the move.
Now he just needs a little bit of motivation to go down that ramp. Just a little bit. No, 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 that way. That way, Ultralisk.
Execute.
That way. Up.
Initiating
Nope.
assault.
Up.
Consider it done.
Do you need more motivation? No, you don't. Good job.
En route. Got it. Strictly business.
Can he beat the tank? Actually, Reapers don't do jack shit damage. These do what? 4. And this thing has 3 armor. Whoops. I shot it.
Acknowledged.
Whoops.
Made for.
Well, he served his purpose, but then he died.
Say again. En route. I'll make it.
What's our target?
From that last. I'm reading you. Executing.
I feel like that Goliath is just confused.
Acknowledged.
It's super confused.
Give us your best shot.
Nova here. Got it. Loud. Say again.
Oh, there's the Raven.
From that
Oh, I
last.
can just get rid of it that way, I guess.
Go ahead.
Status report.
Go ahead.
Let's get our air units over here.
Nova.
Hang on, air units. Hang on, air units.
Something.
There we go.
Say again.
Fight or flight.
That Goliath is super confused. Oh, it can't see the tank. That's why it's running away. Well, there's that.
Fine.
Let's get into the fight.
No,
From that
Nova.
last.
Nova.
What's our target?
It's not that important that we get all that we can out of the tank. There is a Thor here we can tab as well.
I'm reading you.
Oh, there goes the bits and pieces of the guys with gun. I don't think he expected his pieces to be everywhere.
Got no patience.
Status report.
So there's 3 more Spectres here.
Keep me covered while I hack into this nuke silo.
Tank, you've done your job. Go retard magnet the nuke over.
There.
Nuclear missile ready.
I need another dominate, so...
I'm getting tired of this. Why don't you just die?
Made for.
Say again. I'll make it happen. Confirm that last.
And for that, I will take over the Thor. I feel like the tank has outlived its usefulness. This thing costs 75 energy. I think Neuroparasite actually costs more.
Strictly business.
Thank you for the Thor. What do we have here? We have... Well, I think the Ultralisk actually did a good job clearing everything. So to answer your question, to answer my question, we actually have nothing
Strictly
here.
business. En route. Got it.
Made.
Say again.
Fight or
Now,
flight. Yeah,
gotta spot
right.
the Spectre.
Confirm that last. Loud.
Gotta
and clear.
snipe the Spectre.
Let's
Cause
get into
credits.
the fight. Transformation systems primed.
And then gotta come here and nuke everything.
You're right, Raynor. A well-placed nuke would wreak some serious havoc on those defenses.
I don't understand why,
Executing.
like, we couldn't just 1A into this place. Tosh has no production. 1A would be the best choice.
This again. I'll be seeing you again real soon.
Also, bringing a few tanks of our own would have made this very, very much easier. Oh well, had to do it their way. Now, killing everything in the mission is a little bit harder, especially the turrets on the outside of the map. Not sure if you have to kill all the structures, but I did so anyways. It involves some really annoying things with ravens and turrets. Ugh.
Transmission coming in. It's Tosh.
Didn't take long for him to gloat. Patch him through.
You gonna pay for that, man.
Is that supposed to be me?
You gonna regret crossing me.
You're a scumbag, Tosh.
I've spent my whole life fighting men like you.
You and me, we're just the same. We both do anything to get the job done.
No, you don't get it at all. And now, you never will.
What you gonna do, man? I'm 6 light years away.
Not me.
Cold and efficient.
Reminds me of someone I used to know. Glad you're not after me.
Not today, anyway. I'll see you around, Jim.
Don't you ever meet any normal girls? Nova transmitted the Ghost training specs to us, sir. We should be able to field our own ghosts now.
If Minx finds out, she's gonna have some explaining to do.
I think she can cover her tracks. That's what ghosts do, right?
That and cut people's throats.
Right.
I highly doubt ghosts are trained overnight, but I guess in-game they take, what, 30 seconds? It's like 1 + 1, so Carbot was actually right. Anyways, we get this for the Tosh mission, we get something else for siding with Tosh instead.
This is Kate Lockwell, live for UNN. Dominion security forces are telling us tonight that their agents have hunted down and executed the leaders of a subversive rebel group calling itself Project Shadowblade.
Great news, Kate. Did they say how they feel about this?
No, Donnie, they didn't, but I imagine they're quite happy.
There you have it. Dominion Security, destroying the shadowy espionage arm of Jim Raynor's terrorist organization.
Wait, what? Dominion Security didn't say anything about Raynor.
Let's go to commercial.
Take your shot at life. Eye pistol.
That little Nova chick was something else. You ever think about hitting that, Jimmy?
That girl's nothing but trouble, Takas. She's got her hands full hunting down the rest of Tasha's psychopathic specters. Best just to stay out of her way.
That wasn't no answer. All these missed opportunities. There's something very wrong with you, man.
Now, the next mission on Char is actually a really fun one if you're going to use Ghosts. So we're going to pick up the Ghost upgrades right away. I think the next mission actually is faster if you do it with standard Marine Marauder, but it is a good opportunity to put the Ghosts to use. Ghosts. Do we have anything else? We got all the base. I'm thinking if we should pick up the turret upgrades. Turret's not something that I should use.
Nova promised us access to Ghost technology for helping her. She come through with it yet?
Your girl came through all right. I got a few new upgrades we're working on too.
She ain't my girl, Swan.
Scary female assassin type that's gonna wind up trying to kill you someday? I don't know, Hotshot. She sure seems like your type.
Yeah, you ignorant stupid.
And right, we didn't get anything. We got straight up credits for killing specters. Seems like there's nothing else to do.